All right, guys, so we're going to be looking at question 1AI. It says, by rounding each number in the expression below to one significant figure, estimate the value of this question. So we're going to correct each number to one significant figure. So 108 would be 100 to one sig fig. So let's get that one in. So let's go square root of 100. And that's going to be over 19.72 to one sig fig is going to be 20 plus 5.296 to one sig fig is going to be 5. So continuing down here, the square root of 100 is going to be 10, and that's going to be over 20 plus 5, which is 25. And we can reduce this fraction. 5 into 10 goes 2, and into 25 goes 5. So our final answer will be 2 over 5. Question 1AI2, and it says that we should find the exact value of 3 3/8 divided by 5 over 12 plus 1 over 3. The first thing that we're going to do, we're going to work the bracket section first. So we're going to find our LCM for 12 and 3. So we find an LCM for 12 and 3. It's going to be 12. So 12 into 12 goes 1 time. So we're going to multiply 5 times 1. And that's going to give us a 5 here. Plus, we're keeping the sign. 3 into 12 goes 4. So we're going to multiply 1 times the 4. And that's going to give us 4. So what's in the bracket is going to work out to become 9 over 12. And what we're going to do now, we're going to put it back together. So it's going to be 3 3/8, which is the same thing as 3 times 8, 24 plus 3. That's going to be 27 over 8. Let me fix that up for you. (27 over 8 divided by 9 over 12. When we're dividing fractions, we keep the first fraction, which is the 27 over 8. And we're going to change the division sign to multiplication. And we're going to invert the fraction that comes after, meaning that we're going to put the 12 at the top and the 9 at the bottom. All right, so we're going to check to see if there's any number that can go into a numerator and a denominator without leaving a remainder. So 9 can go into itself once and into 27 3 times. 4 can go into 8 2 times. And into 12 3. So we're going to multiply. There's nothing else that can be reduced, so we're going to multiply. So it's 3 times 3, that's going to give us 9. And 2 times 1 is going to give us 2. So the answer is 9 over 2, and it says that we should give our answer in its simplest form. So we're going to change this to a mixed number. So 2 into 9 goes 4 times, and 1 remainder over 2. So the answer is 4.5. Question 1B says, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the number of available seats in a hall was reduced from 125 to 93. It's asking us to calculate the percentage decrease in the number of available seats. So the first thing that we need to find out is the decrease. So let's see what that would be. So the decrease, I'm going to use DC, is going to equal to 125 minus 93. So that's going to give us 32. So that's a decrease in the number of seats. So that is 32. However, they want us to find the percentage. So what we have to do, we'll have to put to find the percentage, we're going to put the amount that it decreased by, which is 32, over the total number of seats that was there originally, which is 125. And to get it to become a percentage, we're going to multiply by 100 over 1. Readily, we can see that 25 can go into 100 4 times and into 125 5 times. So we're going to check if there's anything that can be reduced. Not seeing anything readily. So we're going to multiply across. So 4 times 32 gives us 128. And we're going to divide that by 5 times 1, which is 5. So dividing 128 by 5, we're going to get 25.6%. All right, guys, so we're going to look at question 1C. It says, Mika invests a certain amount of money in a bank that pays compound interest at a rate of 2.5% per annum. At the end of year 2, the value of her investment is $7,564.50. It's asking us to calculate the amount Mika invests. All right, so let's highlight the important parts of this question. It says that the rate of interest was 2.5% per annum, and the money was invested for 2 years. And at the end of 2 years, she got $7,564.50. So that's the amount that she got at the end of it. So in this question, all we need to do is to substitute these values into the formula. And if you notice, it says a certain amount of money. So we don't know the amount of money that is being invested. So let's look at the compound interest. It's A is equal to P, open bracket, 1 plus R over 100, close bracket, raised to the N. So A is the amount that you get at the end. So P represents the amount of money that is invested or the principal. R is the rate per annum, which is 2.5 in this case, and N is the number of years the money is invested. All right, so let us work on this one. So we're going to substitute our values. So A is the amount that you get at the end. So this is going to be 7,564. So let's put that in. 7,564.50. So that's the amount that was you got at the end of the investment. It says that is equal to P, which is the principal. We don't know what the principal is, so we're going to keep P in the question as the unknown. That's what we're finding. Plus 1. The rate is 2.5 over 100, because that's a percentage. We're going to close our bracket, and that's going to be raised to 2. So we're going to continue working. So it's 7,564.50 would be equal to P. We're going to work out what's in the bracket. So let me do this in stages. So it's 1 plus, if we divide 2.5 by 100, we're going to get 0.025. And all of this will be raised to a power of 2. So we're going to continue working. So we're going to have 7,564.50 will be equal to P, because we're still looking for P, And what we're going to do, we're going to square what is in the bracket. So it's going to become 1.050625. All right. So in order to get the value of P, we need to get P alone on one side. So the next step, what we're going to do, we're going to divide both sides by 1.050625. So it's going to be 7,564.50. And we're going to divide this side by 1.050625. And this side here is going to be divided by that same amount, which is so that's going to be the same value. So we divide both sides by the same number to keep the balance. So that would cancel out that. So we're going to be left over here with P. And if we divide 7,564.50 by 1.050625, we're going to get 7,200. So the amount that was invested was $7,200.